Assalamu alaikum and hi everybody. I welcome you to my YouTube channel to be my YouTube family. I've created this channel for two purposes. Number one, to learn English, and number two, enjoy stories. According to a famous language expert, Steve Kaufman, if you want to learn any language, just learn through stories. Any language. When I say any language, I mean it. Steve Kaufman himself can speak more than 12 languages. And how did he learn? By story, technical or technique methods. Learning English is a process. It's a slow process. You cannot learn English just like that. And if you cannot learn English like that, as you did not learn your native language just like that. So you need to spend your time and you need to give the time. And there's a famous quotation of Jim Rohn's: don't wish it was easier, wish you were better. So improvement is always welcome in the life. So we have to change ourselves, and if we want to learn English, then we have to concentrate on some of the basic techniques. That there are two parts of our body that has to be aligned. Number one, your mind, and that is, when I say mind, your subconscious mind. It should be aligned with your tongue. So when there is anything in your subconscious mind, so it comes out automatically. So make it automatic. Don't try to stress too much on your brain. When you stress too much on your brain, so your learning process or your processor gets slow. So for improving, you need to concentrate and you need to learn that there are patterns. There are always patterns. There are patterns of success. So for getting success, for achieving success, first you have to believe in yourself. And because if you do not believe in yourself, then nobody believes in you. The first and the fastmost thing that you believe in yourself, that I can do it. I can do it. And mark my words, if daily you just say this thing, that it's easy, it's not difficult, so within no time you will see improvement in yourself. It's just making a habit. Developing your speaking skills is the most important task. And what are we going to do in these videos? So through these videos, we are not going to listen to stories, but we are going to learn a lot of English. And when I say English, we could be wrong, we could be right. Sometimes we will speak wrong English. But the most important part of language, that to speak and speak. Whether you are wrong, whether you are right, it doesn't matter. So let's get started with a new story. And this is the most famous story of 𝑚.𝐴 𝑅𝐻𝑎𝑡, and the name of the novel is Black Magic, and Urdu we say Kala Jadu. This is the story always near to me and always near to lots of millions of people all around Pakistan. And Urdu lovers, they know 𝑚.𝐴 𝑅𝐻𝑎𝑡, and the story lovers, they know what type of writer he is. His masterpiece is Black Magic. And now what is Black Magic is all about? It's a journey of a man from nobody to somebody. And from then his journey just moves towards somebody to remarkable rocker. So with the help of divine powers, with the help of some good powers, he tries to beat the powers of evil. There's always an evil with you, and you have to just beat that evil. So how the story starts? The main character is Masood, and Masood wants to earn money. How? With shortcuts. He doesn't want to work hard, and he wants tricks, shortcuts. So he wants to earn money through hook and crook, by hook and crook. So whenever he sits with his friends, so they discuss about the new ideas. And while discussing, he comes to know that there is a way that by which if he goes to any sadhu, if he goes to any preceptor, and if he gets the trick, so he can earn money within no time. With some magical tricks, he can earn money. And he starts searching for that man. And fortunately or unfortunately, he encounters with a man who is surrounded by a very bad smell, and he was chanting something. His first encounter with the 𝐵𝑢𝑟𝑖𝑡𝑒𝑛. When 𝐵𝑢𝑟𝑖𝑡𝑒𝑛 was just busy in some chant, closed his eyes, chanting something. He was as ugly as a devil could be. He's just standing over there. He watches Masood. He smiles diabolically. His diabolic laugh made Masood crazy. He's scared. He's so much scared. He's not familiar with the environment, but even then, he sets a deal with the preceptor, with 𝐵𝑢𝑟𝑖𝑡𝑒𝑛. 𝐵𝑢𝑟𝑖𝑡𝑒𝑛 says, if you want to earn money, that there is nothing free in this world. What do you have to do? You have to do a job for me, and I'll do your job. I'll ease your life, and everything will be easy for you. Masood gets excited. But when he comes to know, when 𝐵𝑢𝑟𝑖𝑡𝑒𝑛 tells him that he has to take a doll, a statue, a small doll, to the shrine of Pir Bagan, he doesn't want to do this because he have a strong affiliation with the shrine. But as he is willing to earn money, so what does he do? He agrees. And then, hiding, he wraps up the sheet around him and he hides that statue, the small doll, inside that sheet. And he was taking to the shrine. But he gets surprised. How? Because the stairs, they were touching to sky. Normally, whenever he would visit that place, so it was not that high. But now the stairs are touching to sky. But he tries to go upside, but the stairs were not getting finished. He starts getting irritated, he starts getting scared, and then he wants to come back, and then he feels that that doll was not dead. He was feeling life in the doll. And doll tries to stop him, tries to deceive him, tries and forces him to complete the work. Somehow he turns back, falls down, gets fainted, and when he opens his eyes, he's surrounded by his family members. Mamu Ilyas, his mother, his father, his sister, they are all around, they are worried, they are scared. They asked him, "What happened to you?" And he tries to tell them, but he is unable to open his lips. Why? Some power, he doesn't know anything. And then he wants to eat something, but he could not. His family members gets irritated, gets disturbed, and so much worried about their family member. They asked him, but he is not able to tell. Then they decide to go to leave him, and then he was just sitting over there. He was getting relaxed, he wants to sleep, but suddenly he sees a big spider on the ventilator. It directly comes from the roof, directly comes, making a web on his chest. And he gets shocked to see 𝐵𝑢𝑟𝑖𝑡𝑒𝑛. The face of the spider was 𝐵𝑢𝑟𝑖𝑡𝑒𝑛, but the body was of spider. He was shocked, he was scared, and he was outspoken. So what 𝐵𝑢𝑟𝑖𝑡𝑒𝑛 says to him? He says to him that you have to complete my work because you had set a deal with me. And now if you back off, there is no backing off. There is no way out. So you have to work for me and I'll work for you. If you want your life to be easier, then you have to complete my work, accomplish my work, and I'll give you ease in your life. But if you do not, then I'm going to be very bad with you, and that the aftermath of your these all broken promises, I'm going to make your and your family members' life miserable. And then that spider goes, leaving the message straight and clear behind. And then Masood feels hungry. He goes into the kitchen and he's trying to search something, and he starts eating whatever he finds. And mother comes and pay thanks to Almighty Allah that now her son can eat. So that's the end of the first episode. So what you have to keep in your mind, that there is no hurry. Be patient, listen to my stories, and meanwhile I'll give you some tips how to translate some of the sentences into English. It's not a very difficult task, and it's not a very big deal. But if you want this thing, that it should be just like that you should learn, so you cannot learn. There's always a process. So inshallah, with your support, inshallah, I'll be continuing this series of stories. Thanks for watching. If you like my video, please subscribe my channel, like it, and share with your friends. Thank you very much. Ta-ta from now.